Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you yet another new addition to this channel. It is a SsangYong. It's the first one that I've had here, and I'm going to walk you through all the features and gizmos and gadgets. We're going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we'll jump inside and I'm going to show you the interior and everything. Now, I have to say, I am very, very pleasantly surprised by how this car drives, looks, feels, and it's equipped, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know much about SsangYong, but getting this Tivoli, I kind of changed my mind a bit because it is absolutely brilliant. Now, let me just give you some details about it. So this is a SsangYong Tivoli Elx. It comes with a registration number CW60WLY. It is a SUV slash hatchback. It's more of an SUV. It's more of an SUV style. It has a 1.6 liter diesel engine. It puts out 114 brake horsepower, and it was first registered on the 31st of March 2017. So although it has a 60 plate, which normally would translate as a 2010 car, I'm guessing that is like a private plate. But it is a 2017 model. Yeah, so it was first registered on the 31st of March 2017. It comes with a valid MOT until the 8th of August 2025, so you get 12 months MOT with this as well. And it has a road tax of only £35 for the year, which is absolutely fantastic. Insurance group is 14D, so it's very low on the insurance bracket. It's not going to cost you the world's a tax to insure this thing, because yeah, it's like I said, it's really low on the insurance bracket. In terms of CO2 output, it puts out 113 grams per kilometer. And fuel economy, this is where this car shines. It does 55 miles per gallon around town and 72 miles per gallon on a motorway run, which I think is absolutely phenomenal for a car of this size. It has a combined fuel economy of 66 miles per gallon. It's got a top speed of 106 miles per hour, and the latest MOT passed without any advisory, so it's advisory free. It does come with full service history as well. The car has just been serviced, and it comes with minimum 3 months warranty as standard, which you can upgrade if you want to either 6, 12, or 24. It's entirely up to you. Now, the bodywork on the car, it is absolutely fantastic. There's no dents or scratches or stone chips or anything like that to be seen anywhere on the bodywork. It is in absolutely mint condition. Got your alloys there. Tires are absolutely fantastic. I mean, obviously, look at the look at the reflection on the car. You know, I saw a picture of something like, yeah, your car is clean, but is it this clean? Because if you look at it this way, you don't even think that I'm filming the actual. You think I'm pointing the camera there, but it's actually the way the car has been. I think it had like a ceramic coating or something like that on it, which, yeah, keeps it in really, really tidy condition. Let's have a look in here. Interior, absolutely lovely, and the quality is unbelievable. Firstly, you've got leather starting from here going all the way down. You got leather here, and this is very soft to the touch as well. And then you've got this chrome bit here. You got the piano black at the top, and then you got just your regular plastic. But even this one is not like one of those hard ones. Top one, it's not the softest plastic, but it's not the hardest one either. So, but this bit here, covered in leather, absolutely fantastic. Moving over to the seats. The seats are fully covered in leather. and it is a absolutely fantastic leather and so comfortable. As you can see, it's very soft as well. It's very squidgy. Gives you plenty of support on your sides. And then that's just my microphone, but over here, like I said, it's really good quality leather. And let's take a minute here and appreciate how unworn, if that's a word, these seats are, because they look like they've just been fitted to the car. I know it's a 2017 and it's a slightly newish model, but it's still 2017, so it's not like it's a 1-year-old car or 2-year-old car. Yeah. So, but there's no creases in the seats anywhere. It's absolutely lovely, as you can see. Right, over here in the dashboard, I love the fact that you've got this little cubby at the top here, which is great. That is all soft as well, and you can see I'm pressing on it. It's very soft. So you got a cubby here where you can store different items, but then obviously you've got your glove box in there as well, and you've got your owner's manual right down there. Right, let's move over to the rear. Oh, and another thing, I mentioned this previously, it's the quality. Look how thick the door is, and it's the sound that it makes when you close it. I'm just gonna sit close to it. It's that like really solid thump that it does when you close it. Like, listen to this. It's such a solid sound. You can feel the quality coming through, even through the closing the door. Do you know there's loads of companies, they spend millions and millions and millions of dollars, pounds, whatever, to research and development just for the sound that the door makes when you close it. Mercedes, I know it was one of the biggest companies that spent a lot of time and money making sure that when you close the door in a Mercedes, it makes a specific sound. And then all the companies followed suit because they all want the door to sound like it's solid, like a quality product. And moving over to the rear, again, that leather moves to the back as well, and I just love it as it's got this 3-tone effect. So you've got black on silver on cream, and then the seats in the rear. I mean, if you think the seat in the front looks good, the seat in the rear looks, well, even better. So yeah, there's nowhere anywhere to be seen. I love the fact that you do get this armrest as well with a couple of cup holders for the back passengers. And one thing I am not gonna understand is this thing. So it's not really a backseat pocket. I mean, it's, I don't know. I don't know if how or what it's meant to go behind that, because it doesn't feels like it's not gonna hold anything because it's just a hole. But anyway, it looks nice. I guess. That sound. Right, now let's move over to the rear. So I do really like the rear of it. It's very solid, as in it gives you the stance of it being a much bigger car than it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very spacious inside, but it's not a Range Rover. So maybe size of the Evoque. Maybe if you know Range Rovers, it's about the same size as the Evoque is. So yeah, there you go. And it's got that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that because if you look, it's got that swooping line going on the back. So yeah, it's about the same size as a Range Rover Evoque. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, coming over to the rear, so you've got the big SsangYong logo at the top there. Then you've got Tivoli written down there. You've got SsangYong and the trim, which is ELX. It does come with rear parking sensors as well as a reversing camera, which obviously I'm going to show you when we go inside. Here's a fun fact. SsangYong, if I was to ask you, where do you think the company originates from? Time's up. So a lot of people still think that SsangYong is actually a Chinese brand, which I think that's what a lot of people associate SsangYong with, being Chinese, and then they kind of, I don't know, avoid buying it because they think it's not good quality or anything. That couldn't be further from the truth. So first of all, it doesn't matter if it's Chinese, because there are a lot of Chinese cars now which are top notch in terms of quality, but SsangYong is actually Korean. Yes, SsangYong is Korean. So there's something you didn't know. And here's another fun fact. So SsangYong has quite a few models. So they've got the Tivoli, they've got the Rexton, they've got the Corando, they've got a few of them. Now, Corando is the one that captured my attention, if I can say that, because I too thought that SsangYong was Chinese ages and ages ago. But it was only until I learned what Corando, so it's Korando, I think, stands for. So Corando stands for Korea Can Do. And I was like, that is very brilliant. And that's how I found out SsangYong is actually a Korean brand. So, yeah. Anyway, right. Let's pop the bonnet. So, the boot. You got a button just underneath the SsangYong logo. Press on that, and then the boot just pops open, just like that. And you get a decent sized boot. It's not huge, but then again, if you want to have this much room for the passengers, you have to sacrifice a little bit of the boot. But obviously, the seats do fold down. If you don't have anybody in the back, you can fold down the seats and you get plenty of space. The parcel shelf that you can take off, you can remove it, and then it does close just like that, and that will just keep your valuables away from prying eyes and stuff. In here, so that's the box for the dash cam that comes installed in the car. It does come with a rear camera as well, which is fitted right there. And then in the dash, you can probably see it just up to the left of the rear view mirror is the dash cam as well. I'll show you when we get in. So that's the box there. You've got your locking wheel nut here, and then underneath here as well. Let's see if I can. You do get your spare tire as well. I'm not going to take this out because that's difficult enough to do it with one hand. And then underneath here, you've got your jack as well. Sorry, it's not easy doing it with one hand. Over here, you've got your 12-volt socket. You've got a little hook there to hang your groceries, and you've got a interior light. And then you've got one of those extremely useful pockets that you can find on the back of the seats. They've put it over here as well. Why? I don't know. But anyway. Right. Now we can move towards the front. So yeah, that's the rear camera. That's the rear dash cam. And this is your rear reverse camera as well. Let's move over to behind the driver. Oh no, it's a scratch. No, it's not. Honestly, the car is in absolutely mint condition, immaculate. Anyway, this side is pretty much the same as the other side. Well, not pretty much, it's exactly the same as the other side. One thing I didn't mention is that you do have ISOFIX points on both the outer two seats, so you can carry you can fit child seats in there. And then over here you've got a little lever where you can pull on that, and then the seat falls down and they lie pretty much completely flat. So you get a much larger loading area. Let me just put this back. Okay. And now let's go over to the driver's side. Actually, I'm just going to pop the bonnet first. You got the little lever there, just so I can show you how the engine looks like. There's not much to see here, but at least you can see it. So there's a little latch just to the right of the SsangYong logo, and that lifts it up. And here it is. Not, like I said, not much to see. It does have a brand new battery, which was fitted on the 5th of February 2024. So it's just had a brand new battery fitted. So yeah, and then listen to the sound that this makes. That is, honestly, I could barely hold that. It's really heavy. But yeah, another thing I've noticed is the keyless entry. So you press on that button and the car locks itself. You can't unlock it. And then press the button again and the car unlocks and you can get in. So it is a completely keyless entry and keyless start car as well. Now, starting with the driver's side, you've got control for all 4 windows. Not the driver's side, the driver door. So you got control for all 4 windows. That's to lock the doors. That's to lock the rear windows. This is to adjust your mirrors, and this is to fold and unfold the mirrors, just like that. Right, cool. I think I'm gonna leave that on auto. Okay, and let's just jump inside. And it is such a beautiful cabin. It is absolutely gorgeous, and you've got so many toys and gizmos and gadgets and features and everything. So as you can see, the lights in the dash were illuminating all sorts of different colors. Put your foot on the clutch and the brake, press the start button, and then the car will start straight away. System check, and there we go. I love that tire direction. So wait, it's doing the tire pressure. Anyway, I'll get to that in a second. I'll show you. So you do get a multifunction steering wheel. So this is where you control your volume. You've got up and down, mode, that's to answer and reject a call. And then over here is your cruise control. So you can turn it on and off. You can set it and then resume. Just to show you, if you move your steering wheel, see there it says check tire direction. So as you're moving, that is moving as well, and it shows you which direction the tires are in, which I think is great, because when you're pulling away, you can quickly glance there and you can see where your tire is. But anyway, over there you've got your rev counter, and then in the middle you've got information, and you probably already noticed it, but look at that mileage. 39,858 miles. It's not a brand new car, but it's very similar to a brand new car because it's very low mileage. That's your dash cam here, which you can set. I was just trying to plug it in, but it's already plugged in. Sorry. Here we go. Am I doing this right? No. Okay, so I have to slide it from the right to left. There we go. Got it. Anyway, you can take that out if you don't want to, but it comes with the car. So yeah, you've got your instrument cluster in the middle there, and then you've got your speedometer on the right. You do get automatic lights and automatic wipers, which is obviously to be expected of a car of this age. And then over here you've got your radio, which works absolutely fine. There's no issues. And then you've got your sat nav, which again works absolutely fine, no issues at all. I'm just going to put my foot on the clutch, put it in reverse, and then you've got your reverse camera popping up as well. And Right, let me turn the AC on because I am absolutely sweating. I don't know how well you can see it, but I am absolutely sweating like crazy because it's hot. Um, right. So nice. Anyway, so yeah, you've got here, so mode, you've got your TomTom radio, Bluetooth, auxiliary port, media, and everything you've got set up here. Where you got appearance, voices, route planning, sounds and warning system, map, SD card, and navigation. Over here, you've got a set of very interesting buttons. So that's your rear window defrost, which is not interesting at all. But here, you've got your trip. So you press on that, and you've got LKAS, which basically stands for Lane Keep Assist. Digital clock, temperature outside, settings, tire pressure, trip A, trip B, distance to empty 277 miles. Well, let's leave that on. And then you got steering for comfort, normal, sport. I would probably leave it in comfort. But you've got another little button here, which is your lane keep assist. Now, obviously, I've heard about lane keep assist and everything. I personally have never driven a car that has lane keep assist. Just haven't. That's it. And I drove this one. And this is not like your standard lane keep assist where basically if you go over the line a little bit, it starts beeping at you. No. This is like the Tesla autopilot kind of thingy. So essentially, it just keeps you in your lane. So as long as you keep some sort of pressure on the steering wheel, so it knows that your hands are on the steering wheel and you're not just, I don't know, solving a Rubik's Cube while you're driving, then it will just keep you. You'll just constantly feel the steering wheel going left and right. I mean, I have tried taking my hands off the steering wheel, and it does keep you in the lane for about 10 seconds. But then you're going to get a message in there saying, please put your hands on the steering wheel. And it'll keep, because I just wanted to see what actually happens if you don't. And it will just keep flashing that message on there. You're going to get an audible tone. And if you don't do it for another 10 seconds, I mean, the car will still steer itself. But if you don't do it, the lane keep assist will just automatically deactivate and just hope for the best. So yeah, but it's really nice because when you're driving, all you do is you can keep your hand here, or as I like to do it, just keep my hand here. And as long as it feels a little bit of pressure, honestly, I didn't have to do anything. The car was doing all the steering for me and everything, which was great. So yeah, that's a cool thing. I really love that. Yeah, so that's one thing my next car is definitely going to have. And then over here you've got your hazard lights, and yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of these little buttons. But yeah, the lane keep assist and the steering wheel comfort, sport and normal mode are fantastic. Over here you've got your climate control, and then as you can see there, so you've got your front window defrost, memory on and off, temperature. This is where you select the fan speed. I hope you can hear me over the fan, but honestly, it's really hot out there. You've got your recirculate here, dual mode, and then your temperature again. So you can, it does have dual zone climate control, so you can have a different temperature on the driver's side to the one on the passenger, which is fantastic because then you don't have to get into an argument. And then in the middle there, you see you've got auto. So that means if you set a temperature, let's say you set 19 degrees, the car will keep it at 19 degrees. So if it gets too hot inside, it'll start blowing cold air. If it gets too cold inside, it will start blowing hot air, and so on. Moving down there a little bit, so you've got heated seats for both the driver and the passenger. You've got a USB port in there, and then you've got a HDMI a HDMI port in there as well, which I don't really know what you would need the HDMI port here. So Obviously HDMI, but it's there if you need it. Have fun, go crazy. You got a 12-volt socket there, which basically will keep all your stuff charged up. And you got some cubby, you got a cubby here, and then you've got a little bit of space here where you could rest your phone, having sat at a certain angle if you want to. Over here you've got yeah, um, basically it's a cigarette lighter, but hopefully you're never going to need to use it for that. And by the looks of it, whoever owned the car previously never used it as such either, which is great. But the important thing is you got another 12-volt socket there if you want to use it. So you've got two 12-volt sockets, one next to each other, and then obviously you've got the one in the boot as well. So it is really good for charging up devices. You got a 6-speed manual gearbox. The clutch is absolutely fantastic. There's no crunches or anything like that when you go through the gears. Actually, I'm just going to put my foot on the clutch. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then reverse. You have to lift this up, left and up, and that automatically turns on your reverse camera as well. So yeah, I mean, again, I'm showing you the mileage, 39,858. It shouldn't, and it doesn't have any issues at this kind of mileage. So good old manual handbrake. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm a big fan of manual handbrakes because they are a lot more reliable than the electronic ones, less to go wrong and less expensive to fix. So yay. You get 2 cup holders in there, and then you've got this really nice and chunky handrest, and this opens up in 2 ways. So it opens up, oh no, just the one. Sorry, I was confusing it with a different car. My bad. So yeah, it just opens up like that, and you got quite a deep storage in here where you can place. And what I like is that they've used that material in there. You can see it, and that will just keep stuff from rattling around, which again is great. Right, let's go up here. So you've got your interior lights, which obviously work as they should. The middle one is door, so it's basically if you open the door, the lights will come on, just like that. I'm not a big fan of that, so I always keep them off. And then in there you've got a sunglass holder as well, which is perfecto. Over here you've got your sun visor with a little card holder, or you can put your driving license or a card or I don't know, any tickets or anything like that. And then in there you've got your vanity mirror, and you do have a light on top of the vanity mirror as well. The rear view mirror is auto dimming, which basically means that if you've got numpty driving behind you with their high beams on, the mirror will automatically dim itself. So it's not going to blind you. And then as soon as the guy passes, it will stop brightening again, so you can see better in the back. I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and I just showed you the dash cam as well. So it does come with a dash cam if you want it. I mean, it'll come with the car. If you don't want it, you can just take it off and, I don't know, flog it on eBay or something. But I'll leave it with the car because I got it with the car, and I'll just leave it with the car because I think it's nice. Also, somebody really took a lot of time. And these cables, you can actually hide these, so they go just under the, just like that. Just like that. So yeah, you can hide them. But somebody went through great lengths to fix the rear camera as well. So you get front and rear dash cam, which is fantastic. And it is Wi-Fi enabled, so you can connect. I think you download an app on your phone and you can view live what's happening with the dash cam, which is again fantastic. Right. Trying to think if there's anything else. There's not. There you go. Average fuel consumption. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's 49.1. Obviously, I've been standing here with the AC on, not moving, not doing anything, so it will have a slightly more elevated fuel consumption. But again, I just want to show you the quality of the interior. It is absolutely beautiful for that kind of mileage. It's So yeah, there's not much to say. It is an absolutely gorgeous car. Don't let the name put you off, because I know a lot of people chose not to get a SsangYong because of the name, and they went for more conventional Kias and Hyundais. And don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against Kia and Hyundais. They are absolutely perfect car, but SsangYong is not far off them anyway. And I was ignorant as well, thinking that SsangYong is a Chinese brand and not reliable or anything. And then I changed my mind when I heard the SsangYong is actually Korean rather than Chinese. And then I've changed my mind again once I got this car and I started driving it, because it's so smooth and it drives absolutely beautiful. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'll leave this video here. I'm just gonna go and park it. I'll probably park it next to my little Mini. I need to push the seat forward a bit. Right, I'm gonna park it next to my Mini, which nobody has inquired about yet. I'm a bit surprised and disappointed at the same time, because it's a beautiful car. It's a Mini Countryman. You can find the video for it on the channel. And now my car is telling me that I'm not wearing my seatbelt, which I am fully aware of. Thank you very much, Danielle. Oh yeah, the Fiesta. Nobody inquired about that either, which I'm a bit surprised. I think it's a bit quiet now. It's August and people going on holiday and stuff. So I'm not worried. There you go. You can hear the parking sensors going crazy as well. Right, and here we go. Like I said, the car drives absolutely beautiful. You're more than welcome to come and take it out for a test drive. Or if you have any other questions, just message me and I'll answer them. If I haven't answered any potential questions in the 32-minute that this video has been going on for, then shoot any questions you might have, and I will be more than happy to answer anything that you throw at me. Thank you very much once again. I appreciate you sticking all the way to the end, and I hope I will see you soon. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.